is a small high blood. Look how small this high blood is. It's small. Who said anything about liking it? Who made the rule that I can only do what I like? Ooh, girl. She is so contrary to everything you say. Where? Uptown, downtown. Well, I'm terrified to bring her uptown. Funk you up. Uptown funk you up. No, but you aren't used to this being taking so long to pop off. Usually you've made a friend by this point, or you've been killed. You've been killed before? Don't bring up the weird plot devices in here. We already had enough of that with the little, like, gremlin, green blood. What are you, a purbeast? Yeah, because we got 9 lives, son. 9 lives. You got void rot. No crap. Troll Sherlock. They've heard of Sherlock, though. Marcy gives her another once-over. She looks impressed. You honestly can't blame her. If Marcy likes grimy things, well, Follicle is right up her alley. Dirt El Dorado. You're filthy. Oh no, she likes things dirty. Into the car again. Why is it always when we put someone in our scuttle buggy, it always leads to the bad ending? No, you get out of this, okay? Coffee pot's half full, but it's cold. Goat Dad bleats and butts you gently. Aw, poor guy. Are you lonely? Has Gallic been neglecting you now that he has a hate boyfriend? Ah, that is canon. I remember reading that it was canon. Okay. There you go again, getting swept up in a friendship endeavor and totally beefing it. You forgot about Goat Dad's propensity for nomming on anything within reach, and he spent the last 10 minutes happily munching on several leather-bound notebooks. Ooh, not the notebooks. First rule of writer's notebooks. Stockpile them like a dragon stockpiles gold. Number 2, never write in them. But if you do write in them, you write like 2 sentences in them, but they're important sentences, so you have to keep them. Anyway, Gallic's experimental word, Rumpus says. No, he loves those. He's gonna murder you. To smooth another layer over this farce, the front door creaks open and Gallic's voice rings out, calling to Goat Dad, who lets out an excited bleat and scampers off, trailing little white scraps. No shame. Marcy looks from you to the front of the house and down the paper trail, then she's out the window and off the hill because though basic she may be, she's no idiot. Scamper! Oh, look, Gallic's in the background. He is going to kill us. Now, is this the Toby Fox clown song? I'll have to look into this. Honk! And you, little boy, put a respectful expression on your recognition surface. Be more like your friend with the slender manatee over here. Am I Barbara Manatee? You bow to the Sea Dwellers, you have your dignity, but you also like not getting killed. Oh, Red Eye! Red Eye, he has developed the red eyes. But these jerks are hard to kill. You remember Polypa telling you that. As you watch, one of them grabs one of the bladed weapons from Karako's hand and buries it into Karako's stomach. No! You stare in disbelief at the corpse of one who, if he had been spared just a short while longer, would have been your friend. One despised and rejected, a clown of suffering, familiar with pain. Oh, I get it. I get that works with the last name. That's great. I expect him to start going operatic. Okay. They had flogged him and mocked him and spit on him, and they killed him. You struggle to come to terms with this. While you're doing that, one of the remaining Sea Dwellers grabs you by the hair and suplexes you into the ground. Your head snaps back, and pain explodes behind your eyes. You're left lying on your back and trying to stay conscious, which is why you have a good view of what happens next. Oop, we got tossed into a ditch. Hey, a fenestrated pane. Can we keep that? The sky is dark above you. No, the dark sky above you opens. Something even darker than the sky. A hole, like a cave in the clouds. Did we just go to Clown Shangri-La? It widens until you see that in the cave a carousel with wooden horses mounted on brass posts rotates, the horses pulling up and down in time with carnival music, played by a mechanical organ. Riding the horses are naked store window mannequins. their legs slung awkwardly on the horses' backs, their stiff arms down by their sides in whatever pose they're created, their horns huge and wildly shaped. In the darkness above the carousel, other naked mannequins with plastic wings tied to their backs are supported on wires, and above these, in turn, a net of white Christmas tree lights twinkle against the roof of the dark cave, or circus tent, or whatever this is, throwing their dim starlight illumination around the rotating carousel. We hella died. What the heck? You ascended to the Dark Carnival, or did you? What the hell was that? What was that? Hold on. What's the other option? What did the other option do? Friendship! Woo! Okay, I had to end it on like a nice note. Even... had to end it on a nice note, even though I know we got the, like, canon ending, which is actually really depressing. All figured out. Da 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 da. I love my clown son. Everybody should love the clown son. He is so tiny. No birds sing, which is probably good. You imagine that any birds native to this forest would probably sing by croaking up putrid sludge, and the sludge would be poisonous or radioactive. Is that a Twitter joke? Man, I'm sorry. I'm still kind of messed up from like the last 2 acts. Well, 2 volumes. I keep referring to them as acts, volumes, because freaking the old secret ending, like the alternate one where we're in the alleyway, and then the Friendship is Forever ending with the Dark Carnival like actually being canon. What is going on? It's clear to me that in like this one act, freaking, there was Doc Scratch vibes going on there. He's like tapping at our door, and it's terrifying to think about that. And the Dark Carnival is somehow real? How? I thought it was fake. Everyone thinks it's fake. No one thinks it's real except the High Bloods. Why is this a thing? But then again, like, mannequins. Just winged mannequins. Makes me feel like it's a Doc Scratch thing yet again? But I don't know. So weird. Sort of day. And honestly, you watched a friend almost die of poisoning and gazed upon the Juggalo afterlife. You think you've more than earned a day, or night rather, of respite like this. See? Even our character is slowly growing more and more jaded. So, you're finally able to pull them free. They tumble down on top of you. Thanks for getting me unstuck. Fridge stuck? Oh, that's what they meant. Yeah, it does look like Hobbs. What up, weird Lucius Hobbs? Where's your version's Calvin? Yep. Auspitus. Yeah, their relationship is vacillating. I wish I remembered the word for that when I was going through Asdaja's route. But yeah. Ask her if Branya is around. Ask her if she's seen the brain room. Why is everything in caps? You tell her that this book hive is a huge gallery full of brains in jars, if she wants to go check it out. Oh no! Don't say ooh-whoa. I may only be 5.5 sweeps, but I'm not stupid. Ooh-woo. Oh gosh. The ooh-woo. I'm not gonna say any more of those faces out loud. Nervous edge to her voice. Hold on. Oh, I was trying to get to BeastCon. It's a convention for all kinds of cool stuff, but I want to go for the Soldier Perbeast meetup. You're a Warrior Cats fan. I forgot that they had a troll who was a Warrior Cats fan, and that's you! Oh, little girl, you so great. Oh, so great. Who's your favorite? I'm gonna guess. I'm trying to think of a way to turn warrior cats' names into warrior cats into troll names. So let's see. Ashen Incisor. Are you an Ashen Incisor fan? Anyway. My fan fiction is pretty popular. I have lots of fans going, and I thought maybe I could make friends with some of them. Little girl. Oh, why are all the small ones so great, except for, Tranya. Tranya is a bit, Lanera is always complaining about how you're everyone's best friend and how you know so much. Do you know where the con is? We could go together. Oh, she's so cute. Protect her. Protect her. Please don't screw up, Jen. You wave her enthusiasm off. She's out of breath herself. She's Jen? Oh. Wow, okay. I guess we weren't supposed to take you to the convention after all. Magic? What are you, some kind of wiggler? There's no magic in Soldier Purbeasts. What is StarClan if not magic? Then again, StarClan is pretty bull. Don't get me wrong. Okay, so a little lost you can be from the Space Cast. Let's call you Twinklepaw. I'll be Wild West from Solar Glare Clan. Standing under its eave is Lanera, a very angry-looking Lanera, which isn't your favorite mode for that particular friend. She's at 5 out of 5 wood stabs. Oh, I see. You're a snitch. Want you out. Youth roll. Shum. How even does that work against the ground when you have horns? Yeah. Jeez. This guy's got a bigger chest than I do. Gosh darn it. What the hell? Anyway. Shovel, shovel, toil and trouble. Low bloods of the world, unite. You move cautiously towards the voice until the figure of a troll emerges from the fog. He seems to be digging in the hard, bare ground. And he sounds kind of like Sean Connery. There's a tide in the affairs of trolls, which taken at the flood, leads on to the workers' paradise. Good, because I don't believe in him. I'm a dialectical materialist. Dude. Materialism's just gonna lead you down, man. You assure him that it does. I suppose that you wish you could share in the simple proletarian joys and sorrows of the Alternian oppressed classes. Whoa, so he's like communist. He's like, okay, so Marxist-Leninist, let me say. Marxist-Leninist communist, but he's like all for being, he's totally okay being proletarian and not the bourgeoisie. Okay, whatever, dude. You do you. You're a fantasy troll, so I'm not gonna tell you that, your view is slightly problematic. You so-called intellectuals try to hide your fawning severity to the bosses by pretending to view society objectively without moral judgments, when all the time you're simply crypto-imperious lapdogs. Okay, so A, I don't think I won this round in the friendship things. 2, I agree with Fozzer. To me, I don't really believe in, well, I do believe in an objective moral compass, because everywhere around the world you find people are like, you know, people around the world are punished for, you know, killing innocents, that sort of thing. So, yeah. Okay, let's just get this over with. Continue on, Jode. Pshaw. I see now that you're nothing but a cat's paw of a oppressor class. Nothing but a cheese-colored Judas Iscariot sent as a spy. They know what they have a troll Judas Iscariot? Did he betray the signless? You admire natural selection and survival of the fittest as much as the next person, but this is overkill on a titanic scale. Survival of the fittest is bull. Okay. Oh, it's doing it again. Then a whole series of lights flash silently up from the ground, making columns through the fog. Fozzer jumps and howls behind you. Non-existent! Both the sides of this conversation are very, disturbing. And partially for Doc Scratch, partially because the politics, both sides of this coin, are kind of flawed in my opinion. So, anyway. Wonder how the other way would have gone. You just flipped me off. Why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you here? Why? You're shaking. And this isn't your theme. This is Clown Trucker, isn't it? Now, normally I wouldn't trifle with high blood entertainment, disgustingly oppressive as it is. But when you think about it, aren't clowns the most disprivileged class of them all? You don't want to ask him to explain what he means by that, because everyone would get really angry reading it. You do not know about Slam or Get Called. Well, we learned it from Hive Swap, but we don't know Hive Swap right now. I don't even know if Hive Swap came before, during, or after this, okay? Oh, it's the Hot Dog Juggler. This is where the Hot Dog Juggler pops in. I thought he would show up in Act 1. Of course, I'm gonna stop you, I'll tackle you before you make it to the stage, and I'll call you right in front of Marvus and everybody. Zebra, why are you like this? Why? Why? You feel your heart stop in that silence. You know down in your bones that this is the moment you've been waiting for. Read in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. Buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Okay, no more Greatest Showman. Okay, let's find a good voice for Marvus. Okay, so he's really tall, and he's a singer. I'm still getting the Southern vibe because it seems like every single clown is like a Southern Baptist. So, which explains a lot. Except I think that at least clowns will dance. I'm sorry, Baptists. You know it to be true. Oop. Instead of heroically stopping you from making it to Marvus, Zebra is put upon by all sides of grasping claws. They don't recognize what Zebra's trying to do. They think he's just another conspirator trying to join in your attempt at Marvus's life. Oh gosh, they killed him. Marvus takes a good look at you. Fuck, man. Oh, he censors. He censors himself with X's. I like that. I like this clown. Okay, I gotta ask a buddy where they got the bulge rods to try to pull a stunt like that. Respect. Okay, the sticking tongue out with the wink, that sealed me. Okay, so we've hit daddy level with Marvus. But it was a really bad plan and your friend was killed on the spot immediately, and now you're pretty sure you're cosmologically fated to die due to making a non-canonical decision. Ooh, whoa. What? Pardon me. What you mean non-canon? All of this be non-canon, fam. What can it even mean to be non-canonical when in the context of inherently non-extra-canonical framework? Skeet skeet brap. I didn't say that with a nearly enough conviction. Skeet skeet brap. Well, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Come on, Troll Nostradamus, let's skeet scoot. Troll Nostradamus. Get it? That depends on what it means to exist, fam. Depending on how you look at it, every branch in the timeline be fundamental to the metatextual structure of the essence of existence itself. Even an incident that falls outside of the strict confines of canonical continuity contributes to a meta-consciousness that be built by and could even be said to be at its most existential level, defined primarily by the extra-textual exchange of interpretation by those who observe it. Dude, I can't understand this while I'm reading. I'll figure this out when I'm editing. Right now, this is just blowing my mind. Even if what's going on here can't be said to be true, that doesn't mean we're meaningless. Dude, get out of the freaking epilogues, please. Are you also soul player? A heart player? Because it seems like heart players have a lot to say in this department. You stare into the iridescently... Whoa, what the hell? You close your eyes just for a moment, but when you open them again, there's nothing to see at all. Was that a bad ending? Time paradox again. Yeah, we didn't get a... That wasn't even a good ending. Oh my gosh, this episode's gonna go on forever. What's that? I can't hear you over all the incredible, vicious, and beautiful rapping. You tell Zebra you're not gonna do it. You just want to listen to the rest of the concert and enjoy yourself. Zebra seems horribly taken aback. What? But I thought we were friends. You reassure Zebra that you are friends, but affirming a friendship doesn't necessarily require one to embark upon a ludicrous suicide pact in order to socially hornswoggle a rhythmically gifted Marion Drew. You are hardly Thelma and Louise. Get real. Oh, he gone. It's all you can do to lift your weak head and stare up at him, drinking in his boundless audio-visual wonder as your vision starts to blur and your consciousness begins to fade. You jerk back to your senses when you feel something splashing over your face. Dude, I don't want to see this angle, please. Stop. Someone's been naughty. Stop it with the tongues. Okay. Yes, you have been so naughty, you say to the mic. As he draws in close, rearing up as if to strike, and as he raises his blade, his jacket lifts up too, exposing his venerable clown pit. You lean in just now, maybe? You could take a whiff or respect yourself. Let's try taking a whiff. You could spend the rest of your life nestled into this jester's fragrant pit, which might be literally what happens. You hope he allows you to the indulgence. Were you so bold you might even take a hearty lick? Oh, how could it possibly taste if the smell alone is so wonderful? Would that you could suckle even a tiny drop of that sweet jester's husky tang. You imagine some poor Let's Player having to read every delectable sentence of these odoriferous paragraphs aloud and getting a little hot and bothered. Yes, that is the meta I am here for from this fandom. Bring it. Marvus brings down the blade. It sinks deep into the wood beside your neck. This was no accident. A jester so powerful surely would not miss. He's sparing your life. Is this Undertale all of a sudden? Well, I mean, we are listening to Toby Fox. They all start filing backstage, but for Marvus, who stops to take you down from the cross. Your beloved clown cradles you in his arms like the Pietà. I am Jesus. No, don't take that out of context. Oh my lord. Dang, cuz that's raw. You okay? You sick? You real friends with that ding dong? I love Marvus! Throw me in the clown pit, okay? You know, if you think about it, clowns really are the most disprivileged socioeconomic class. You have thought about that, and it's making more and more sense recently. And if purple blood be objectively superior to violet in every metric of strength, power, and influence despite chromatically preceding them, and the only reason we don't rise up and rip the fins off their slimy little faces is an eternities of a religious persecution and culturally immutable precedent, what does that say about the validity of the rest of the system? Marvus, why are you beautiful? Okay. I love him. V-I-F-N-P, B. Rust Emperors represent. Make sure to check out my link in my bio for merch if you're interested. Yes!
Hey there. Consider becoming a patron, just like the phenomenal Bleed Red, Alexander Madeline, Uranium Coffee, and Ryan Nelson.